Second of all, the machine does funny stuff sometimes. I'm going to try it over here so that that was a fiasco. I don't know what happened there.
I think the search height might be fucked up. But I guess if you're, yeah, it should be in principle inching down from 0.
Now I've done something. I made a little bond down there. Question is it going to feed? Yep, it's feeding. What a fiasco.
But I guess the big long piece came off over there? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
We can pluck them out later.
Cool.
Okay. Let's do some test bonding. So, it's 3, right? Should bring me back down. Okay. So I'm just going to take an area of your PCB over here and try to do a couple of bonds. And we're going to check it. I think the PCB moved when we went down and bonded there. That's a bad sign, because if the PCB moves, that means that we're not going to be ever bonding properly. Okay, but we did manage to make a bond. Let's do some inspection of it. Hold the tool back. Yeah. Okay, so you can kind of just barely see it here in the movie. If we zoom in, maybe. Oh, I can't zoom in one. You can see it there. The first bond looks reasonable, right? It doesn't look too squished. I would say about 50% squished. Second bond also looks reasonable. It's actually a bit hard to tell from this angle. It's a bit shiny in the camera. A bit easier to see with your eyes, I must say. But it's not bad. I think it was a reasonable bond parameters. So what we can do is we can just try one on the ground plane first.
Yep.
And then if that works, we'll go to the bonds that we need to do. Good. So let's zoom out. And let's bring the tool back in. So where I'm going to go up a bit. I'm going to pull the sample down a bit. It's easier to do than software. So where do we need to bond on your chip?
Just do one of the corners to the ground plane, I guess. One of the circular corners near there. So in between the ports, maybe.
I must say it's quite hard to see your metal on this chip.
Yeah.
Wonder why that is. I'm used to seeing it better than this. But I could go. I guess there's
Just in between these two, I guess. Yeah, not
Yeah.
square there. Yeah.
Wow, it's really hard to see. Okay, let's do a feed. We got a good tail, and I always do 0 myself. Okay, good. We got a wire. We can bring it over like this. Over to there, I guess, right?
Mm-hmm. That should be clear over there.
Yeah. Yeah, looks reasonable, right?
Able to zoom in and see the chip itself.
The chip is really not getting good contrast in this lighting, I must say. You can grab your camera, your flashlight on your phone and maybe do a bit of extra lighting and we can see. It's also probably that you can see it better in the camera than in the first bond here. Also not still, let's see, maybe from the back. To the side.
Not changing at all.
No. Okay, your camera's not nearly as bright as the illuminator ring. I think it's discernible. You can see where they are if you look carefully. But I must say it's not great.
Maybe without the
visibility.
camera we're able to...
I think without the camera we can see it better.
we'll need to see my launchers.
Yeah, that is important. We should probably adjust the contrast on the camera somehow, but that's probably hard to do while it's recording. No, I don't know. Okay, so I think we've made, for the recording, a reasonable set of instructional videos. It's good to check the power. So what is the procedure for checking the power? Settings?
4, 8, 4, 4, 4. A first, which is 1, and then 4, 4. And then the key in.
Yeah, it's very high. Right now the power is set to 185 for the first bond. I'm feeling 160 is going to be better. The first bond is a bit squishy. If you look in the picture, if you really zoom in, you can see it's really flattened out a bit. It could be that that is going to go better with 160. Oop.
So 4, 4.
I need to go key in, maybe 170. Let's do no, because I want to check what the next bond is. 185, okay. And that looks okay on the chip, I think. So I think we'll leave it like that. Yeah. The chip and the PCB will often have different bond settings.
Yeah.
Drives me crazy. Okay. Okay. So we have a bond.
With the 160 setting on somewhere on the corner of the PCB.
Sure. So we'll try. Ideally, we should check the PCB to PCB before we do anything. But we can live dangerously. So I can just bond anywhere over here.
I think.
Or right in the corner?
Yeah, maybe like right in the corner. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to pull this back a bit because, to be honest, the sample is a little bit. We need some range on our Y arm. Oh, can be okay. I'm just going to a PCB to PCB bond.
Maybe we can even see the difference between a 160 and a 185.
Yeah, let's see if we can put that in the video. Actually, I'm going to pull the kit back. Let's take a look down there. Yeah, I like to think, it's a bit hard to say for sure, but that is, see how, if you look at the last one, the first one was sort of had a little oval in the middle.
Yeah.
That means you pushed it too hard. This one is nice and flat in the middle, and it's squished out. That's a beautiful power. That's dead on, I would even say. And the second one also looks pretty good. Okay. So we can maybe go back. So I think I'm going to stop it there for the video, and we're going to use the eyepieces because you can see the sample I think much better. Alright, see you later video.